Good evening, YouTube. This is an intro and walkthrough of my John Deere 60G. This is a 2016 and it is now 1,500 hours old. Just turned 1,500 hours today on a little clearing job. So most minis have what they call metric sizing. So a 60 is 6 metric tons. 50, 5 metric tons. 40, 4 metric tons. This machine is basically identical to the Hitachi Zaxis 60-3. Exact same machine, exact same engine, hydraulics, structure, just a different paint job. In fact, the 60G is made by Hitachi Construction in Japan. It's been a really solid unit, happy with it. I have replaced the original Bridgestone Tracks. These are ITR rubber tracks. The Bridgestones lasted for about 1,300 hours. I do a lot of work on pavement, so the tracks don't get chewed up, but they do get worn down. The ITRs are a little bit more of an aggressive chevron type pattern compared to the Bridgestones. So about 200 operating hours on these tracks. Overall width of the machine is 6'7". And this is equipped with a standard dozer blade. There is an option to get a hydraulic angle blade. The boom, same as most minis, a hydraulic oscillating boom. I believe it's about 60 degrees to the right that it will swing and 80 degrees to the left. So you can work in a tighter area or a single lane of traffic. This machine is equipped with a long stick option, which is quite common in this area. With that long stick, you get a dig depth of 13'6". When you order the long stick, you get an additional counterweight. So the machine isn't a true zero tail swing, but more of a reduced tail swing. Operating weight for the 60G long stick with rubber tracks is about 14,400 pounds. So it's a little bit bigger than most of its competition. It would probably be more accurate to rate it as a 6.5 ton machine. Parked side by side to a Cat 305.5. It's quite a bit bigger. It is I think the closest machines out there are the Case CX60C, the Kubota KX57, and the Takeuchi TB260. Those are all really good machines. I have a bit of a relationship with the John Deere product, sold here locally by Brandt Tractor. So I've dealt with Brandt for a number of years. They have great sales support, after sales support, service, like shop service or mobile service for your major service intervals. So that's always important when you're buying a Mini. Brandt makes their own buckets in Canada. So I traded in my 50D on this machine, and I got one 44-inch Brandt cleanup bucket with this machine. And because the wedge lock quick coupler is compatible with the smaller 50, I kept my dig buckets for the 50. So I have, these buckets are made by Accurate, another local manufacturer. That's a 26-inch dig bucket and a 12-inch dig bucket. My machine is not equipped with a thumb because I do a lot of utility work. Don't really have the use for the thumb. And I need all the lift capacity I can get for trench boxes, so I opted out of that. It does have the auxiliary hydraulics on the boom for running a breaker, hoe pack, and the brackets are there for a hydraulic thumb, so it is easy to easy dealer option to install. The 60G is powered by the 98 series Yanmar. 4-cylinder, 3.3 liter Yanmar diesel. You can't really see it because it's dark. But it's a little bit of a bigger motor than some of the competitors. And again, like I said, same as the Hitachi product. Nice big doors for servicing. Really easy to look after this machine. Everything's well laid out and thought out. Air cleaner, your coolant tank, primary filter, and battery. Big fuel tank, 120 liters, so you can work long days of baling without needing fuel. And there's your hydraulic tank. You also get a nifty little toolbox between the cab and fuel tank for your tools. Grease gun, you can't really see it, it's getting dark. And a nice big roomy cab. For a Mini, this machine has got a really nice cab. You can spend all day in here and not get tired. Two halogen lights, one in the cab here, one in the boom, so it puts out a nice nice swath of light for those long shifts. I've worked plenty in this machine. I got an aftermarket AM/FM stereo. The cab does come pre-wired with speakers, so basically you just plug and play. Your climate control, AC, big vents for defrosting or directing the cooling air at you. Lots of adjustability, so on those wet winter days, you're not going to have a problem with fogged up windows. And by contrast, on those hot summer days, you can close everything up and stay nice and cool and dust free inside this cab. So 1,500 hours. Been a good unit. Really happy with it. The John Deere 60G.